This is the video I've been wanting to make for over 10 years now. Now, like the video title says, it's not a clickbait. I promise you it's real. I am gonna be cutting off almost half my car. Let me explain. Now, before we get into it, for you guys who've been following along with me in the Garage Reno series, I do have a little surprise for you. The reason I didn't upload any updates last week was I did realize the cleanup process was taking way longer than I expected, so I didn't want to bore you guys with more cleanup videos. So we're gonna jump right into the actual renovation. I've been doing some work off camera. Here's what we have going on so far. If you remember the last video, I emptied all these upper cabinets. I removed all the handles because these are going to be eventually white. So far I'm thinking either white or black. It depends what kind of theme I'm going to go for. Lower cabinets are empty. The metal drawers that used to be here are out of here. No more junk over there. This thing was nailed, screwed to the wall. It was like a pain getting it off. All the junk that was down there is removed. All the hangers, hinges, hooks, whatever was on the wall, everything's off except that piece right there. I still have to remove that. Hopefully the next garage reno video is going to be actual renovation. I might do some roof cleanup on camera. I'm not sure yet, but the next video, I guarantee you, this whole place is going to be completely empty when you see it. Yeah, just a quick update for you guys, letting you know I didn't forget about it. We are going to have a video very soon and finish this thing up. Now for the project in hand. This is hands down the craziest, riskiest, most ambitious project I'm ever going to attempt. A little bit of a backstory for you. I believe back in 2007 or 8, I did attend North America, or as some people call it, Detroit Auto Show. And at that time, the company Hummer was still up and running. They did introduce a concept car which was based on the Hummer H3, and the car was a two-door concept pickup truck, which is this one. I still remember the amount of attention that vehicle got from the public. Everybody was drooling over it. Everybody was going crazy, asking if it's going to go in production or not. Let me tell you, it was an amazing truck in person. But as most of the time, the money guys on Hummer did their meetings and decided they're still going to go for a pickup concept, but it's not going to be a two-door truck, but a four-door truck. Because obviously they were thinking, how many units can they move, how much money they can make out of it. So they came out with a model, the H3T, which was too long, awkward looking, and in my opinion didn't have enough power to move that body. Even when they introduced the alpha version of that vehicle, which is a V8 I believe, it wasn't fast enough. It just was a weird vehicle all around. I believe they stopped production before even the company shut down, and there's very few of these trucks out there right now. And actually these trucks are going up in value right now because they're very rare. I did fall in love with that truck. Now, press forward a few years, I did own a Hummer H3, but I didn't even think about modifying the truck because at the time it was my only car. It was a daily driver. But press forward a few years, let me introduce you to project number 3, which is my craziest project so far. This is my 2008 Hummer H3 5-cylinder. It has a glorious 166,000 miles on it. Let me tell you, finding a Hummer this old in a decent condition was quite the chore. I've been looking, that's why I've been postponing this reveal for a while now, but eventually it happened. I did find the one that I want. The body is in almost perfect condition with no rust whatsoever except one spot, which I'm gonna be fixing. First, right there, interior, I'm not too worried about it because obviously the rear seat is going to be removed. Everything from this point and back is going to be gutted out. We're going to take it down to the bare metal. These front two seats are going to be either reupholstered or replaced with the leather heated seats from Hummer. I'm going OEM. I already placed an order for a new head unit, Tesla style. I believe it's 11 inches. We're keeping the sunroof, but obviously when I chop more than half the roof off, this is not gonna be functional. I'm not gonna be able to slide it back, but I'm still gonna be able to pop it up. Steering wheel, I did place an order for carbon fiber steering wheel with a flat bottom. It's already tinted, no cracks on the windshield. Believe me, I checked more than 5 Hummers until I found this one. All 5 had cracked windshields. I have no idea why. Original Hummer wheels. Obviously we're gonna go way up with the tire size. I believe this is a 265. I'm gonna do a 285 or even bigger, depending what I can get away with without any rubbing issues. I want to try to get bigger tires without the need of putting spacers in. I like that it has the black mirrors, black grille, not the chrome. Right from the get-go, we're gonna do some weight reduction. We're getting rid of the bull guard or grill guard, whatever this is called. The roof racks up there, roof rails are going as well. So obviously this is an old car. It's getting harder and harder to find one of these. Before we start with the actual series, I am gonna do a bunch of maintenance all off camera, like gonna change all the fluids, brake pads, air filter, anything, any kind of maintenance I can think of, I'm gonna do to, I guess, extend the life of the engine as much as I can. So when this is all said and done, if this thing comes out the way I imagine it in my head, we'll decide if it's worth it, if it's worth buying like a new engine and tranny and installing it in this vehicle. So I'm just gonna give you like a rough idea of what I'm looking for. We're gonna try to get as close as possible to the picture just showed you guys. Hummer will be cut from here to this point and all the way back. So we're gonna be chopping off all of this. Of course, me having very limited welding experience, and obviously I never did this before, so I'm gonna measure like 1,000,000 times before I do any cuts. I have to watch out for the little details like the wiring, sealing, making sure there's no rust inside the body. The prep. It's all about the prep, I guess. So it is, I'm not a metal fabricator, so this is gonna take me way longer than a shop would take. But the whole point of this project is me showing you like any regular guy in his home garage can do a project this ambitious. If you give yourself the time and do enough research, I guess, before you do any steps, it can be done. So imagine if this actually works, what you guys can do in your own home garage. The big goal here is to make this vehicle here look like it just rolled off the Hummer assembly line. Make it look as OEM as possible, not look like funky or an afterthought, or just as if you just like got a bunch of parts and slap them together. So yeah, I'm gonna take my time with this. I'm really hoping this comes out the way I'm imagining it. So stick around, give me a thumbs up, please follow along. This is gonna obviously motivate me to do a better job, and I'll see you guys on the next one.